Hey there and good morning everyone, welcome back on the farm. Now today is going to be a busy day, right? We do want to make a little bit more money. We have enough for a big roller, the biggest one out there, the best one. Anyways, right, we want to have that one so we can work on our fields. Peggy is very busy tethering grass. She wants to practice a little bit, right, for future plans with the goats and other animals that we are going to get to. But yeah, everything costs time and a lot of effort. So right now we are selling some eggs, so we really do get the numbers going. Appa. Oh, a little bit too high right up there, not too good. Let's just admit half of those eggs were actually destroyed right now. There we go. But yeah, I already sold like 2 or 3, and that one just spawned in. How awesome is that, by the way? How awesome is that? So beautiful things behind, right? Let's make some extra money right here, and I'm really looking forward because in spring we are going to put Peggy a new John Deere. It's going to be awesome. Same one as what we have right over there, though. Then we are going to buy some extra peripherals, right? Like well, attachments. No spoiler yet in what order, so I will just show you when we can. And then we are going to directly save for a bigger combine. It's going to be great, but first, this combine is good for 2 fields right now. Let's be honest, they are 2. But first we are going to focus on making grass and bales and stuff like that, right? It's going to be very important. We have a beautiful skid steer. So those hay bales, we can actually put a forklift on the skid steer and lift that thing up, the bales, and then put it on that trailer bed over there, right, And then we do need to build something that we can actually store those things. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of work, though, as you can already see. But here we are. Let me do that chicken eggs, and then we will see each other again. It's always rewarding, though, as a farmer, right? To sell your own produce. And people coming back for more and more. I mean, 2,660 US dollars. It's actually in euro right now. Maybe we should change that to US dollars because we are in the US map. I mean, hey, it would be really good, though, to do that, right? But is there also yen in the game? I don't know, because I believe there's a Japanese map. I'm not sure. But anyways, as you can see, the honey, we can just keep right over there. But yeah, people keep buying what we throw in there with love, of course, But yeah, like quality products, man, People pay more, pay premium for quality products. Unless you are a teen and you just want to buy something from Team or whatever, right? And you can throw it away next month. Or, well, let's be honest there too, all right? Probably the next day, because those things don't last long, man. There's no quality control what you normally pay for. Anyways, let's go to the store. Peggy is done, it seems. Peggy, you... yeah, good question, by the way. It is now rather slow. Oh my, look at the paint job, because we did put a higher worker behind here. She got stuck, and the paint job on my new tractor is actually dinged all over the place, man. That feels bad. But yeah, Peggy, you want a different job, I think? Do you want a task, or do you want to work on the farm? Farm? Task? Okay, she did say task. I don't know, man, she doesn't talk, so... it is difficult, man, I'm telling you, right? Because sign language, I cannot see right here. And even if I see it, I don't know, man. I think someone just flashes gang signs at me. I'm going to give you a task in a second, though. Here we are. Beautifully done, right? Man, this thing is a hauler too, though. It's quick. There we go. No pictures allowed to make here, though, right? But they know that we do always record, Safety reasons, they believe. Well, Peggy says she found a job already. That's a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. Do you know what? Adding some water at different zones. By the way, how much water was there? 50,000 or less? If it's 50,000 or less, though, or more, I mean, it's more than enough. This roller is hell on earth. I mean, this is a total overkill, by the way. Peggy, are you ready for total overkill? I mean, wow. We have tiny fields right now. Oh, oh my god, look at the size of this thing. Kurigo. I'm kind of proud of that though, right? You know, I'm just saying, but look at the size of this. I can only imagine those big American farms though, right? In Montana, Utah, you know, Nebraska, you know, those places where the fields are till the horizon. This is crazy though for the farm that we have right now. But we are buying real quality goods right now. You know, like the farmers around here, I'm sure the first laugh that is like, oh, look at Mr. Modern over there, right? You know? And he laughed at Peggy and me. and now we are the ones buying all the good stuff, right? You know? And one upgrade after another. Total overkill. So there are some old schoolers, of course, that will totally laugh at us too, right? You know? Man, if they only realize that we are about to buy all their fields, you know? Man, look at the size though. I kind of feel embarrassed by it, to be honest. It's a little bit too big, right? But at the same time, we get the job done oh so extremely quick right now. Peggy, do you want to roll the second field? Yeah, I'm going to roll Mr. Tiny Field. The one where the goats will be stationed later on. If you stay there for a second, I can show you the size of it. That sounds so bad though. 1 second. Opa, there we go. Okay, don't be shy, all right, Peggy? I mean, it is big, I'm telling you. It is very big. Oh, she's there. 1 second. Stop. Don't drive further. It is as long as a glass house. Oh, it is longer than a glass house, though. No way, Peggy. No way. Yeah, look at her, huh? Staring at how long it is. That is absolutely crazy, though, this upgrade, man. You know, like, wow. Yeah, this field is only going to be one time only again. And that's about it, you know what I mean? It's going to be a goat field later. I'm not even sure, man, you know, like, how do we even start? Okay. Oh, there it goes, I think. Very nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Wow, it is so different directly, man. You know, like this is so good. It's so big, and yet I underestimated it a little bit though. Let's go and put it right where it belongs and drive a little bit back though. Oh my, this field is done within a minute, I believe. This is just, isn't it a little bit embarrassing though? Let's go. It really feels glorious to do this, even though it was way too big, as you did see. It's just fantastic, though. We are done in just 3 turns, and I'm just using one side like 2 times right now, you know? That's how powerful this is. And remember, we have to do this once again for the beautiful seeds that we can press in then. Alright, right over here, we kind of want to turn backwards. Oh yeah, there we go. I mean, have you ever completed a field in 3 turns? Maybe there's just one very small, long field though that you can do in 1 turn. But this is so impressive. Oh no, just one little bit too short. Look at that. Yeah, we have to redo that 1 line though. If we are not careful, we have to do 2 lines. Yeah. We have to do 2 lines though. Alright. Beautiful though. We did drive a little bit backwards, so we can do it forwards though. It's going to be amazing. I think if we would have kept this field, we definitely would have made this a beautiful spot though, for real. Where we can actually drive down there without any issues. Now, right over here. Let's fold it back up. Okay, careful, careful, careful. Peggy, we still do have to make a garage, by the way. That was one of our first plans, though, and we got massively sidetracked. But it feels good, though. It feels good that we did do the way how we did it. Ooh, the swing is so heavy, though. So, Peggy, you are ready? Oh, she's already here. I will just set it up for you, alright? So you just have to roll and keep on rolling, one might say. It reacts a little bit slow, but that's a good thing in the end, maybe. Alright. Just a little bit like that, so we can actually do everything right there. Because of the electric poles, right? We're a little bit in the way. Don't worry about overlapping anything at all. Because, you know, then you cover everything. But that is massively overlapping there. Just do it for the first one, and then for the rest, you know, we want to upgrade it. And I want to make a picture here. A Peggy too, it seems. Peggy, get out of the way, woman! I want to make a picture. And something like this. That is some epic stuff though, isn't it, Peggy? Freaking cool. Alright. Yep, just accelerate though. Don't worry about me. I will get out of the way. Man, look at this. That is huge. By the way, Peggy, did you stand close to it? It's insane though. Look at my name right there. I'm famous, Mom. Peggy, if I stop for a second? There's a stone right here. Wait. Alright, come on. Yep. This is so impressive, man. My running skills, balancing skills, and of course this machine in general. Did I keep the light on? The blinker? I think it is though. Oh well. She's just showing the way where she is going. Anyways, do we have... No, we don't have any task right there. Look at how quick you are doing this job. Isn't that impressive though? It is absolutely impressive. And what I'm going to do though right now is we are going to check for a lime machine. Right over, where was it? Nope. So the thing right now, though, what I was wondering about, maybe because we do need a limer, right? You know, and this one sadly doesn't has a limer, but this one is 24 to 30 meters wide, and this one is 15 to 42 meters wide. What I don't like about it is, though, right, you know, is that it has a crane non-stop attached to it, though. I mean, it is a very cool wagon, though, but you know what I mean, though. So what we are going to do is we are going to buy this one right away, though. So that's really nice. We want to get the extension, big extension, maybe. We will see, though, because it's not really needed that way. Narrow tires, very important, though. Standard, narrow, because we don't want to do the damage. Spreading units, ooh, 56,000. Peggy, is there something that we can sell? Yeah, we do need to get around 57,000 though, before we can actually get the lime going. Don't worry, I will drive my tractor back home. Now, we don't have the honey right now. So maybe get a task done. That would be good. So yeah, as you can see, we do need a massive garage though. A massive garage, because this doesn't fit next to the big boys over there, and I thought those were big. Yeah, this thing is on a whole different level right now. So before we actually buy the farmer markets, maybe a garage would be wise, but nah, let's just go a little bit crazy, right? You know, let's just go a little bit crazy and just go the way the wind blows, right? You know, in other words, we do it the way how we want it. I'm going to drive to the store with my tractor right now, and we get ready to buy the new lime machine. What we also need to do is we could actually sell some weeds, by the way, but we also do need lime, of course. Very important. All right, because we are doing very well on weeds, we are going to sell that. There we go. It's going to be a good haul. It's not December where we get the most, but then we get things rolling, and that is very important right now. Oh, that is very, very important. And I believe we can transport 25,000, something like that. 25,000 liters. It's not bad. Okay, 21,000 liters. And let's see how much we have left. 67. I mean, that is a massive amount, though, isn't it? And we do need it for other projects too, because I think Peggy wants to transform the greenhouses into mostly strawberries. And then she's going to be the strawberry queen, she says, of the valley, and make some strawberry pies and stuff like that in her own little bakery. I believe that is what she's planning, and I mean, it's good for the farm. Our reputation is growing, that we are not just producing quality grocery, but also quality cakes and all. So, hey, I mean, you know, we do it. We do it. Because the extra money that we can have, we can help out the less fortunates around us, right? You know, do some donations here and there. It's going to be great. You know, invest back into our little society here in the valley. This kind of hurts though to see, but it's good profit. I believe we are going to make at least 50k. Yeah, keep dreaming. Here we go. Bless you, Peggy. 11,000, almost 12,000. That is absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Remember, that is 1 year work almost for the small fields. That is embarrassing though, isn't it? That's because wheat is not a very dense harvest product though. You just do it to feed people, right? You know, and I'm sure there's some government subsidies too that help farmers that focus on it. But in general, man, I mean, being a farmer is sadly being a bottom feeder, because, you know, when someone makes $1, you make 10 cents. If you are very, very loved by the society around you. You know what I mean? Mostly it's like 6 cents or something when someone else makes $1. So, you know, it's a tough life to be a farmer, for real. Oh, what happened here? Look at that. Oh. This is not because of Peggy. This is because of the hired worker that we have hired. I will have to make a call to that, you know, working agency. This is no good, man. We are not paying for this. Well, I mean, we are, but someone needs to speak to that person, so, you know, the person learns a little bit. It's 53 Fahrenheit, it says here in the dashboard, right? To the right, the little red numbers. I know it is 20 Celsius in game, so I believe that is accurate to one another. Not 100% certain, but oh well. Let's go buy something new. And by the way, Peggy, I think we should build a massive garage and a massive, you know, like garage where you fix the vehicles. Why? Because it's going to be very important, though. We are able to afford big technology, right? You know, big equipment, big vehicles. And that means if we are going to do a task for the neighborhood, though, right? You know, for the other farmers, you know what? We could rent it to them, you know, then. Because we have the storage space and everything to store these vehicles, which is absolutely fantastic, no, isn't it? There we go. Let's go get the bigger unit, though, so it spreads nicely around. We want the fin legs right over there. I think we want to have the tallest expansion, though, because then we have 14,000 liters instead of 9,000 liters, instead of 11,000 liters. Interesting, we can have a cover there too already. And with the big one, we have it all the ways on. Awesome, though. Let's buy that. Then we have a little bit of money left. And with that little bit of money, we can buy some lime. And I think 6 lime would be good for now, for first. It's a little bit of an overkill, but that's okay. My, oh my, oh my, though, huh? Look at him being happy seeing me opening up like that. Wow, that is a size and some. That is some big, big, beautiful stuff, isn't it? Absolutely, man. That makes happy. Again. And it's all because of hard work. It pays off. Wait, wasn't it 57 degrees? No, it's 53. Interesting. Oh, it's a little bit later in the day, though. Can you imagine? Oh, lime is loading. It is absolutely big, though, in there. Wow. It is almost empty still, and one is completely filled. There we go, though. I hope we can actually get all of them with us, because I didn't do the math. I didn't think about this. But I think we are doing fine. Oh yeah, we definitely are fine. If I look at this though, even Pablo Escobar would say, hey, hold it down a little bit, all right? This is way too much. We could top it completely off, because we could drop all of this in bags at the farm. But this is okay, apparently. This is okay. Wait a minute. It automatically detects if something is close by a property. Peggy, don't worry. You are going to do the bigger field. Although, be careful though by not wasting too much. It's her hobby though. It's her hobby. Alright, I'm definitely probably not in the right position at this moment. But we will see about that. Ooh. By the way, we could just go like this. Not too far, not too close. Although your intuition says, right, you know, you want to go and do it rather close. You need to unfold. Sure, of course, totally forgot about it. At this time we have that. And I'm probably too far to the left and right. Definitely though, but that's okay. And as you can see, I have to do one more line though. But this is rather good though. This is some quick work that we can make from this. And by the way, Peggy, there's a trick if you want to have stable lines. I can teach you how to do it. But then you will see lines on the map. But that's okay, because real life you have that too, although not on the how shall I say, on the map itself, right? So if you want, you can watch right now. I keep holding H, then I go to steering assist. Yeah, show lines on, cruise control, automatic, blah 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 blah, work direction, automatic. You can do it like sideways if you want to, right? You know, so it's a little bit angled and all. Or side offset, I mean. Just keep it at basic though, right over there. You can go number of headlines. You can do 2, so you only have drive once in the middle or whatsoever. Walking, I forgot. Yeah, we could do it in that way. All right, so then we press H once we are in this mode, and better is to align a little bit beforehand. So right now, we just approach, press H, so we follow the line automatically, and we turn the big boy on, and then we drive. It just keeps following that line, no issues at all, very professional, because normally you see it right there on the right side of the monitor, right, you know, because it's of satellite pictures and everything of your field. And you just go, 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 go. All the way till here, one might say. Then you just turn it off and then you take the other field. But as you see though, mine is a little bit bigger. Clearly is, right, boys? So the thing though is, right, we want to adjust it a little bit better. I will do that in a second. Oh, not that one though. I will do that in a second and then we might be fine. Oh, it's because I did screw up at the beginning. So it actually is in a good position already. And I will, to be honest, recommend farming like this. It is very useful, very helpful. You don't waste anything like I do right now. And it looks professional, let's be honest. And it's very, very modern. So if you go for an old school or hardcore farming or traditional farming, I would not do it. I would just take these lines off and that's it. So Peggy is nice and busy right now, and we still have a decent seeder, although you know what I mean though, right? You know, it is not the best in the world. We don't have the finances now to upgrade one, so this one will just have to do for now. And I have to check if the AI can buy something, because if it can buy something, I don't want it. I don't want it. Because we have a lot of seeds anyways to begin with. Let's see. This is also something that I wanted to show before, because someone did ask this very question. Okay, so it's in game setting. AI worker refills seed. Nope. Let's turn it off in the AI or in the game settings. Let's press H there and let's see how Peggy is actually doing. Yeah, I'm happy that seeder is going to be bye-bye later on. You know, it's going to be a massive upgrade. If not the most important one, though. Which I think it will be. Oh my god, that is my tractor right there. I did see it, Peggy. I will inspect it in... You know what? That will be yours then. Look at how she's driving. Stop right there, Peggy. I know you got my text. I know you see me coming too, right? You know? My, oh my, oh my, oh my. Yeah, I think this will be Peggy. Oh my, oh my. Is that a... Look at that tiny scratch right over there, though. Look at the little dent. Peggy? I think you got yourself a tractor. Nah, I'm kidding now, huh? It happens, but how... Oh my, look at the steep dive that she made. Oh my. Ah, Morrison Cement. Hopefully they don't have cameras, you know what I mean? So right now we are definitely going to sell the Amazon ZATS 3200. It's going to be an important sale though, very important. Right over here, because it is like saying bye-bye to the legacy, right? The Amazone is right over here. So, yep. As you can see, wait a minute. Huh. It kind of seems like it's a cedar, but it's not though. It was a little bit confusing, but that's 12k. I mean, that's pretty nice though. Pretty nice. Now that I actually think about it, we don't need our cultivator anymore. It's a little bit strange maybe, big boys, but this one has done its due for real. The John Deere 980. Yeah. We are going to buy a new one, a special one. So let's get rid of this one too. Let's see what we can actually get of the John Deere 980. Johnny boy, where are you? The John Deere 980 right over here. Ooh, less than 1,000. Well, understandable. It's at least 1,000 more in the pocket, right? Ah, the Pöttinger Rotocare. Technically, we don't need this one either. It's like a sale on the farm right now. So as you can see, we have the Pöttinger Rotocare feed 12400. And of course, we can buy this one later on. It's not super expensive though, and we have more than enough horsepower. So this Pöttinger is going to go down the drain. Now, it's going to be sold cheaper, way cheaper. And hopefully another farmer can be very happy with the 20k right there though. I mean, beautiful. 67,000 directly. Fantastic, absolutely. Now we have this over here, which is absolutely fantastic. Peggy is out of it. That means we are going to put the lime a little bit closer to the chicken coop. And then we are going to buy fertilizer. And then we are going to fertilize the fields. And that's going to be great too, of course, of course, of course. There we go. Oh, why did it do it that way? So we have to store it right away, back inside, and do this somewhere else. That is bad though. That is very bad. That chicken, man. Did you see the chicken? Almost got crushed. That's no good to see. Yeah, totally stressed out. I can imagine, man. At least you have something to talk about. No, 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 no. Wait. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Yep, the rest you can do. The rest you can just store right here to the left. Let's see if we can... Oh, again. Why? It is such a strange mechanism, though, to throw it all the way to the right. But I do get it. Try to put two on top of each other, if you can. It's not the most difficult thing in the world, but it's one of the most annoying things in the world, though. Because, yeah, the pins are very, very small. You have to be very precise. Can I make this turn? There we go. All right. And off we are. Fertilizer time. So we did buy 8 of the lime and it didn't fit, right? So that's awesome to know. Now we can actually buy 7 of these and I think they might fit right there. And let's just fill it up. It's going to be good. And Peggy, if you do have the time, can you get that one lime to our farm? That will be really, really awesome. Oh, look at that. That was only 7%. We can put way more in here than lime, it seems. We will... yeah. This surprises me. This really surprises me. 14 can fit in here. How cool is that? How expensive is that? Hopefully we don't need it. But we are definitely going to buy it because then we can store it for the next time. 13k. Ay, 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 ay. Super expensive. Now, I do believe in timing though. But we are just going to move on, and we are going to do the other one. Ooh. We did plow though, but that field doesn't seem to be perfect right now, and neither is my driving. I'm staring just in the wrong direction instead of looking on the road. Let's just go and do a good job this time, right? You know, not like the first one that we are going to waste most of it all. And that one is going to be last, of course, because it's the outlier. Sure, I would say. Let's drive a little bit back. There we go. All right. Activate. Oh, this is way bigger than before though. So let's deactivate it. Way bigger than before. And we don't want to waste a lot though, right? Because that little bit was already 1% of the silo. 18. That is not really what we have right now. That is from the other one still. Interesting. That it doesn't override it. So I kind of have to guess this manually, I believe. Maybe. Maybe we can actually see it from here. Let's see. Where's my vehicle? Right around here. Now, where is the big boy? Just clicking everything just to do a mental catalog too. There we go. Let's see. It doesn't really say right now, I believe. 30 meters. All right, let's do it for 30 meters then. No, it doesn't feel like 30 meters. You know what I mean, though? It feels more like 25, 24. Okay. Yeah. Let's try this one again. So the other one was just 8.5. This one must be 30 for real. Okay, all the way over there, huh? Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is it though. 30 meters. If we do... Oh, wait a minute. I'm daydreaming. Again. Do you see that? These patches, they don't disappear. I'm not sure what is going on with these patches. I have no idea. I have to do some research there. It could be though, like I have to flatten the fields out by the editor. And I think that is the case. I really do think that is the case though, because that is kind of strange, because we did plow this entire field. You know what I'm saying? So it should be perfect at this spot. Oh well. There was another one. Yeah, there are like 3-4 patches where nothing grows. Maybe a neighbor did actually put salt there, or aliens. There is one more. That is so bad. One more. There are 4 already. There were 3 in this field. So yeah, I'm a little bit surprised though, big time. And not in a positive way, I can tell you that already. But anyways, this is freaking awesome though, I have to say, right? You know, like 4 lines, 5 maybe, and the field is complete. This took so long. You don't believe it. When Peggy and I did a little bit of grind off screen, right? You know, it was so much time went in it, right? You know, we did start to watch a show on the side, you know, a couple of episodes, to be honest. I believe 4 episodes. That's like 2-3 hours. By just pure grinding the game off, right? You know, and that feels awesome. The rewards are clearly visible, right? We can all see that right now. But my, oh my, oh my, does it hit different, right? You know, if you do have better technology, or bigger actually. And there's another one of those patches. Let's skip that one a little bit so we have an excuse to go over that one anyways. And we go from here. Accelerate. Put it on. And there we go. Yeah, it just feels wrong that we have so many patches here. Oh my! There are 2 more right there. And that is a big yield loss though. So that is something that we have to check. But if I see it right now, it looks like it's dipping. So it could just be like we have to flatten it out, you know? And I think that is the case. Just what my instinct says right now, but it could be wrong, you know? Alright, put that one off. There's actually one on the lines there too. Kind of cool. I have to say, Peggy, we only have 4% loss. I mean, that's not bad though. That's not bad. That's a solid bag though that we could put in here. Actually 14. 14 bags went in here. I mean, proud of that though, right? Because it's such a huge storage. Okay, there's a little corner over there that we did not get. So we definitely will get it right now. Papa, beautiful. Alright, Peggy, do you want to do the other field? Peggy says yes. Hey, what's it though, huh? She threw all of that on me. Look at her though. She even honks at us. I hope that's a honk of apology though. What is that? Do we have a disco on the farm? Is that another vehicle running? I'm running dry on gasoline and everything though. Look at that. It is actually on. I think that is our forklift, so it's an electric bill that we don't have. But anyways, right, you know, it's draining the bill anyways. I have to have a conversation with Peggy in the near future though. For real. Look at this. Ta 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 ta. Do you guys call this professional? I don't. I forget that. 2 sometimes, but man, Peggy's on a whole new level though. But it's just forgettable though. Okay, let's just cut this one away because it's totally in the way. Whoop. Now, I don't think this gives us anything though, but let's just put this right there. And yeah, I kind of want to keep these 2 for Peggy though. And let's just dump this somewhere at Peggy's place. Okay, let's do this a little bit deeper. What is that, Peggy? Is he really stealing strawberries from us right now? No way though. No way. And it's a fresh batch too. Look at that. It's full to the brim. I think that person knows of it. But I don't know. I mean, Peggy, you better have good reasons. You either did buy it and you have a receipt, or you were selling this illegally and I have to boot you from the farm though. For real though. For real. Let's put this one right over here for now. Man, this is kind of worrisome though. Let's talk to Peggy here. So I did text Peggy right now. She has to explain that she did actually buy it. Peggy, I found your strawberries like I said in the text, right? Can you explain it? No? So you did steal it? No. Did you buy it? All right. Do you have a receipt? Is it at home? Yes? Did you buy it from Grandpa? Go to Grandpa with me then. Alright, because this is some serious stuff though. It's not that I don't trust you though, but it's something that I have to control, right? You know, to check and everything. Especially when it's hidden behind there. You know what I mean? And I mean, you weren't hiding it from other people though, right? Because you don't have anything covering the roadside. It was just open for everybody to see. So it's more like you had to hide it from me for some reason. I mean, that is what I think about it. So Grandpa, Peggy says she bought from you the strawberries, although they are not yours to sell. Is that right? No? I caught you too, didn't I? Yeah, Grandpa cannot hear either because he's not talking, of course. But who do you guys believe? Let me know in the comment section below, though. Both of them look guilty as charged, though. Neither of them is looking me in the eyes, by the way. I'm just saying, though. Peggy, look at me. Yeah, no, she's... Yeah, there's my eye contact right there. Oh, she looks away to the left. That means she's lying. Her left side. So that's my right side, then. Grandpa is just having the World War I stare, or Vietnam stare right now. Yeah, Vietnam. So... Whew. Look at that grin though on Grandpa's face. I think he sold it to you. And Grandpa, enough is enough. Don't do it again. You, if you buy something from the farm, go to me, alright? And I will hide it away from the road, alright? You know, I'm just saying. So go and do your rolling. My, oh my, oh my. Grandpa, we cannot have this happening, right? That you're stealing my stuff and that you're selling it on the side. You know, I'm just saying. I mean, 10% of every yield is going to you already, though. I mean, you know, like, do you even want more? Are you bored, Grandpa? I can get some elderly ladies over here for you if you want to. Well, actually, you know, I can send you to an elderly home if you want to. A lot of elderly ladies there, too. But then again, I wouldn't like to have Grandpa, you know, somewhere in an elderly home either. Don't do it again, big boy. Alright, look at that though, huh? Peggy did an awesome job right there, or still does an awesome job. This field is almost ready, which I do love to hear, right? That means we had a job very, very well done though. So that's cool, that is very cool. Now, our next goal will be around 200k. And next month, we have to add some more fertilizer. Very easy peasy to do though. Just 3 lines, and that's about it though. Well, almost 3 lines. But yeah. I think it's the last time that we are going to use this big boy, so I'm going to sell this beautiful old school, for me at least, right? Because it's the first one that we have used on the farm, but I'm definitely going to sell it right away. Good memories and all, but man, que sera, sera. Whatever will be though. We have to go with the times. And I kind of want to buy a much more modern one. Oh, did all those... I think they all did the turn though, didn't they? It's an illusion. Yeah, I thought the solar panels were moving again, right? To track the sun a little bit more, but... yeah, you don't do that. The Great Plains solid stand, 1500, man. You did a good job though. 67% total damage, but there we go though. The Great Plains solid stand. Here we go. Let's sell the big boy for 2400. I mean, it's not a bad deal though, I have to say, right? You know, it is a rather good one, and I'm very happy with it. It's decent money, and it's just a little bit more to what we do need. So I think 2 months, if we will just sleep alone, we will get it. But we want more, right? We want more, definitely. We will do a lot of more work in the meanwhile, like certain tasks and everything. Look at Peggy go though. Look at her. Awesome though. Now let's check what the damage is on my very, very new vehicle. Peggy, no. Well, that's okay too. I will just set it over here. right next where I'm standing, right? Is that Chubby? I think that is Chubby right over there. Yeah, I thought it was a deer though at the distance, but no, it's not a roe there. It's Chubby. Hey there, little guy. Do you see something there? I think he sees something there though. Yeah. Anyways, let's see what the damage is. I'm very curious about that. Chubby's fine. He's seeing a deer somewhere. 7%. Well, that's good though. Alright, now let's go and hook this one off. And I'm going to get ready for the next haul. Yep. Oh, careful. Ooh, dangerous though, dangerous. I really wish that we could sit together in this. That would be so cool, by the way. After all, there is a chair for it. Maybe there's a mod for it though. If there is, do let me know. By the way, that line, that sticker is a total line behind. Oh, 30 miles. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Yep, I forgot. We have the US package on because we are in the US. There we go. This one is ready for tomorrow. And Peggy, where is she? She's at Chubby. Good night. Let's go, and let's sleep. Oi, 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 oi. I mean, throwing fertilizer though in winter times. October, okay, still it's autumn, but you know, it's like almost winter though, one might say. I mean, it's a little bit extreme though, if you ask me, but that's good money right now. It is not as much as you can see. It's only 25,000, mostly because of the windmill. But in general though, I have to say, in summer, that's almost 100k. Almost 100k though, alone. And then we have all of these big boys, right? Making max profit and all. So yeah, you know, by that, I also want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful time. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy. And don't forget to subscribe though. Bye-bye.